2 a.m. and we're headed out of Anderson, South Carolina to Carlisle, Pennsylvania for the GM Nationals and First Generation Monte Carlo Club. Alright, we've made it up to like Northern Virginia so far. This is the second tank of gas, and we're probably 3.5 hours away from Carlisle. It's been pretty pleasant because we left so early with the weather, but it's starting to get a little warm with the sun. We have arrived. Okay, I got to the hotel and I found out there was going to be a poker run. A lot of them's already went on it. I'm a little late. You go to 5 stops, you pick up an envelope. The first one was Napa. I'm headed now to the Army Heritage Center to pick up my second envelope. So wish me luck. Got my poker run ticket. Army Heritage Center. Third card, Sports Emporium. Here we go then. Sports Emporium, card number 3. We're over halfway finished. Marcello's Restaurant is the 4th stop, and this was actually way back in the early 2000s. This is where we had our award banquet for FGMCC. That's the First Generation Monte Carlo Club. Way back when. I mean, maybe 2005, maybe. Card number 4 out of 5 is in the books. Beverage Express. Wow, they must want us to buy some alcohol. 1021 Rittner Highway. Alright, it's back to the hotel now to see what my poker hand is. I got all 5 cards.
It's about timing, that.
Aaron, hey, from Canada.
Yes.
Oh man, all the way down.
We've only known each other.
This is going to be a huge turnout. This is just Thursday, and we already have this many 70 to 72 Monte Carlos in attendance. So tomorrow and Saturday will be the biggest number. I'm at the 5th story window of the hotel. There's a lot of SS454 cars here this time. This is a 71 SS. You can tell by the way that it is. It has the airlift pump here, the big block. Now bucket seats were an option on SS. Console was an option. Tack and gauges was also an option, so you could get a SS 454 without all that stuff, but all SS 454s had the 454 engine, the level ride suspension, and a rear sway bar, shock protectors. Let's see if this one has it. Oh, okay, this is a 71 SS, so it has the rubber bumper on the back bumper, the extra trim up top here with the black paint in between. Alright, there's the shock protectors. And he's got the sway bar. He's got some upgraded arms here. That's nice. So a 70 SF wouldn't have this black trim here, the rubber bumper or the SS emblem, but a 71 does. So here's a 72. You can tell it's a 72 by the wide trim between the trunk lid and the bumper. And a 71 and a 72 both have a crest here. The 70 does not. The 71 and the 72 has the grids in the taillights, the little chrome horizontal and vertical. Here's a 70. It has a plain taillight and a plain lock. This 70 has the optional bumper guards. And you'll see a lot of first generation Monte Carlos with these wide 8-inch rallies. They look really good on the cars, but they all came with these 7-inch rallies. It's just an inch difference, but the extra inch over here makes them a really deep dish, and they're very popular, but they never came that way. This is how they came. The classic look, white walls. Now of course the rally wheels was an extra cost option. A very, very popular option on these cars was the vinyl top. All of these in this vicinity has the vinyl top. This is a bench seat car. I see a AM FM stereo. That's nice. This 70 here has some options. I'm seeing the wide molding on the top of the door. It says it's a SS 454. Alright, we see this is a 70, but it has a 71 hood emblem on it. A lot of people are doing that. Okay, we have a 72. It's a SS clone. They didn't make any SS cars in 72. A lot of people like to make a what if, and that's okay. Got some racing seats. Got a 72 here with some torque thrust wheels. It looks really tough on this car. Automatic in the floor. Console, buckets.
So this is what the 72 front end looks like. The wider holes in the grille. The park lenses are beside the grille. Square headlight bezel. Nothing in the bumper. As opposed to the 70 with the roundish headlight bezels and the round park lens in the bumper. A 71 has the horizontal grille and the rectangular park lens. Another SS 454. Automatic in the floor. Got the tilt steering column. Here's an example of one with no vinyl top. Both of these are really good, well done custom. This one's been de-trimmed, so the usual trim that you'd see here has been removed. It looks good on this car. Is this a 67 or a 68? I think this is a 68 Impala or Caprice. This is 427. I can tell by looking at the back if it's a 67 or a 68. Okay, so it's a 68. Okay. 427 car. Kind of a spring green color. Automatic. He's got an 8-track player in here. Another SS 454. Amazing. Got the red line tires, chrome rallies, 4-speed. Oh my, my, my. I think this is the shadow gray color. You can kind of see the color right here. Really beautiful color. Got the black interior, buckets and console, tack. And this is a 70. All right, this car's cool. You don't see many with blue interior. Yeah. Beautiful blue interior. Bright white. That's the black painted rallies. And he's got the custom air down here. Black painted grille gives a little custom touch. Another one of the many SS 454s we have here. It's missing its airlift tank. The big block's there though. That's what's important.
Yeah, I have those on my car.
8-inch rallies. the optional buckets, console, and gauge package. Sport steering wheel. The optional bumper guards. Oval tailpipes.
Oh. So I got the mini starter. So I have the mini starter and I have the headers.
A lot of people don't know this, but these cars all originally had painted vinyl top trim like this. Only the lip was exposed, and this part was painted to match the color of the vinyl top. But about 99% of the cars that you see, they'll be all bare, because you know, the paint just didn't stick very long, and some people prefer the way it looks. Now, this fellow over here has got his done right.
That's correct.
That is correct.
People who have it all chrome is because the paint was sprayed on without being prepped, so it
Yeah.
peeled off.
So how do you prepare it?
A little scuff pad.
Yeah.
Mask off the chrome that you want to keep.
Like
Give it
a
little
gray
scuff.
Scotch-Brite pad or something?
Yep. And then just give it a spray. In fact, this is sprayed with Carlisle,
Okay.
the semi-flat,
And it's staying well.
and that's 15 years old.
Oh. I need to do mine on my car. Another SS. Black on black. This one has the light monitoring system on the fender. That's a rarity. Whenever your headlights are on, there's like a fiber optic that comes up, and you can see if the headlight is on and whether maybe it's burned out or what. I guess that's for brights, the blue, and regular low beams. This car has some other options. I can see 8-track player. This one is my car. I've got it set up to look like what the average 70 Monte Carlo would have looked like back then. These are the factory base hubcaps. This is what I was talking about, this trim. Most people have it this way, but it's supposed to be painted from here over, just this part. You just got to get around to it. My car is a 350 4-barrel, not a SS 454 or anything like that, but it's very special to me. This is my good friend Jared's car, Vista Cruiser. I think it's a 68, but he's customized it. It's got some other year model front end parts and stuff on it. He's made it kind of like a 442 type of situation, but it's a Vista Cruiser with the Vista Cruiser roof. Bright red interior, really awesome. Put a lot of time and effort into this thing. It's got a beautiful pearl white paint. I think this is like a 1970 style front end. He is a YouTuber. "17-inch Olds rallies with red stripes."
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
We never see a one seed in the College World Series, by the way. Winning it all. It's amazing. Hey, you look like you're a scout at the College World Series.
We've got a 6th generation Monte in attendance with us today, joining us. SS model, racing stripes. Probably got the 3.8 liter V6. Another SS. I can't believe how many SS 454s we got here. This one's got a white top. White vinyl top. Blue interior. So it's got an automatic on the floor, buckets, console. It's got the optional rear defroster there beside the radio. Sport steering wheel. 4-spoke. There's the rear defrost.
But that's what it is.
It's got the like black diamond paint and green interior. It goes so well together too. Green buckets. Walnut steering wheel.
Yes. 71. You don't have that.
Small block car.
Oh,
Vintage air, but it's cool. But it's nice and cold. Very nice car, hard top. This next car here is really awesome. I saw it come in. I love the color combination. And then this is a 72 Monte Carlo Custom. And that's a package. It came with the special mirror and some extra lighting package or something like that. I don't know exactly what it had, but it was a package of accessories and stuff. Has nothing to do with the engine or performance, but it's the top of the line 72 Monte Carlo. Is this what you call saddle interior? See, when you have a floor shift like this, you should also see no gear indicator down there at the bottom of the speedometer, and we see that here, so that's good.
30 years later, some guy buys all the.
This one does have the 454 evidently. So just to clear things up, there were no SS 454 72 Montes, but you could get a 454, and that's what this one has. I don't know what it came with originally, but there were no SS 72s. Also, I think over here somewhere we saw a 4-speed car. Can't remember if it was an SS, but there were no SS 4-speed 70 to 71 Monte Carlos at all. No 4-speeds in a SS. You could get a 4-speed on a 402 big block or something like that, but it wouldn't be a SS Another black diamond type of paint job. I love the color. Love the stance on this one. Another one from the rumor mill. You know, they may have put a LS6, like a LS based newer, the new LS6, not the original like 70s LS6. That's what that is in this car. I'll have to see if they'll pop the hood later, but this evidently has the new era LS motor in it. Now, as far as the old original SS cars, they had what was called a LS5, and some Chevelles got the very special racing inspired LS6 super high horsepower engine. None of those made it into a Monte Carlo, except if it was put in by a dealer or something like that. Now, this one looks a lot like my car, except another SS car. And this one does have buckets and console. It was it did not receive the gauges with the tack, which that's okay, they came that way. Some of these cars had a full halo effect on the vinyl top like this, and some did not. If your car is an early production 70, it came this way. Later in production, say June or July of 1970, still a 70 model year, it came all the way to here and tucked in, and that's the way all 71s and 72s are. So you could have a 70 and it could have been either way depending on production, the month it was produced. This is another early production 70 with the full halo vinyl, as opposed to, say, this one over here, and this is a 72, and it has the all the way to the windshield vinyl. I ended up with two jacks, so just one high pair in the poker run, and I won. That was fourth place.
Yeah.
And I won a trunk organizer. This thing expands out, it's really nice. believe this is a genuine barn find. Big block car. Could be a 454 or a 402. Let's see here. 454. And this is quite a find here. This is a 72 custom. It has the mirror. It has the emblem. It has the special hubcaps. Those are factory. They look like Corvette hubcaps, but this part is totally flat. And a Corvette, it would be kind of concave. That's the difference. They're very heavy too. This car has buckets, console, gauges, tack. That might even be an 8-track player over there. That is an awesome find. This might be the original paint on this car. I'm not seeing paint lines. And then under the trunk you have this color. So this is the original color. This is an interesting example of two-tone paint. Looks like a vinyl top, but it's really paint. And they did do some this way. You can read the data tag on it, and it'll tell you the two colors. This right here would tell you both color codes. The white and the blue.
Yeah, I better. This guy don't want to fly over the picture.
This is one of my favorite colors. I think this is placer gold, if I'm not mistaken. We got a 4th gen over here.
I'll meet you up at the Pep Boys. I'll meet you up at the Pep Boys on Friday.
has the red in the tail lights, like that's correct. It's supposed to be red there. Just chrome down the middle. That's correct. An immaculate 71 SS 454, lime green interior. Absolutely like new. Amazing vehicle. So this is just day one. There's gonna be 4 days of this stuff, so I'll have more tomorrow and the next day.